Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another exciting Five Hearts taste testing. Today we have Vanilla Cherimoya. Now, I really like vanilla flavoring as a whole, so when I heard that there was one called vanilla, I had to get it. And it was really quick to fruit. The fruit's not huge, but right on par with what we typically get out of our greenhouse. Lisa gave us a couple bigger fruits, but in general, that's about on par. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn this camera around, get it pointed down at the fruit here, and we'll cut her open and give you our opinions. Looks delicious. Now, there's not as much aroma as I'd usually get off of a cherimoya, but you can tell that it's going to have some acidity to it, which I love out of the cherimoyas. Very high seed count, like you can see tons right there. The flesh looks to be super smooth, low grit. I'll confirm or deny that here once I taste it. But wow, seeds. Never had one this packed full of seeds before. Alright, let's give it a try here. Mmm. 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 Very smooth flesh. Very creamy, soft, juicy. Like, you can just squish. There are some fibers, but overall, smooth consistency. Mmm. Mmm. Sweetness, probably like an 8 out of 10. It's a very sweet fruit. Zero grit. I'm eating it all the way down to the skin there, and there's zero grit. Just smooth flesh. Mmm. Vanilla. There is a richness to it that kind of resembles a vanilla-ish flavor, but the cherimoya flavors are far more pronounced than any vanilla that I get. So you get kind of a creamy pineapple, little hints of passion fruit, custard, vanilla-like flavor in there for sure, but pineapple is the most pronounced flavor I get. Acidity, I'm gonna put this at about a 4 out of 10. There is a decent amount of tang to it, which I really like. How juicy that is. The seed count is ridiculous. There's a little bit of pear flavor in there. Yeah, I'm not really getting much else. It's a typical cherimoya, but maybe a little bit heavier on the rich, creamy side. Crazy amount of seeds. Yeah, I can get pretty much all the flesh off of there and not have any grit or unpleasant flavors or anything like that near the skin. Well, I won't make you watch the rest of my eating here, but we will take a look at this seed count. Out of a quarter fruit, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 seeds out of the quarter of a small fruit. Not even a large Annona. So, I mean, that is by far the worst flesh to seed ratio that I've had out of any of the Cherimoyas I've grown. Now, I've only grown 3 different varieties so far. Grown and fruited, that is. So, not a huge sampling, but that's like an extreme amount of seeds in there. I've never seen that. So, rating on this fruit. Out of the Annonas I've had, this isn't going to crack the top 5. The flavor is outstanding, but the seed ratio really disappointing. It's kind of a chore to eat this, tedious, right? Every mouthful was 5 or 6 seeds spat out here, and yeah, not my favorite attribute for sure. I mean, those are going to make some nice rootstocks and all, so I can't complain too much, but out of the now 4 Cherimoyas I've had, flavor and sweetness, I'd put this, middle of the pack. But again, the seed count is going to draw it right back down to the bottom. Probably my least favorite Cherimoya, just because of the seed count. If you'd like to try growing this fruit, make sure to check out the link down below where I have trees available. Have it growing, everyone. See you next time.